Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Dev, aka the Unknown Variable here, back at you with another commentary. And Activision's greed is sickening, to say the least. Now, I know this statement probably isn't going to be a surprise to many people watching this video, and there's plenty of examples we can use to point out Activision's absolute greed. Some of the ones I could think of are the reused Damascus camo that they put into the game, the reused Obsidian camo that they put into the game, taking bundles like the 4th of July bundle from Modern Warfare 2019 and porting them straight over into Modern Warfare 2 right after shutting down Warzone Caldera and selling the bundle again for full price. There's plenty of examples I could point at, but in today's video there's two things in particular that I would like to go over. One being the development studios that are going to be working on this new Modern Warfare 3 title that we'll be releasing in November, and the second point being the overall availability of this game across systems, so what systems it will be available on. And I'm just going to let you guys know right now, I'm not exactly happy with the amount of systems that this game is being ported onto, and I will be explaining that a little bit later in the video once I do get into the second point. But for now, let's shed some light onto who is actually developing this game. Now, a lot of people seem to think it's just Sledgehammer Games that are making Modern Warfare 3, and that's fine. I thought the same thing, but Charlie Intel's actually coming out with some information regarding what studios will actually be working on Modern Warfare 3 come this November. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, I'm not exactly too happy the amount of resources they've allocated towards this one copy-paste version of Modern Warfare 2. So everybody seems to think, you know, they're sitting here and they're like, well, Sledgehammer Games is making this game, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people that bootlick Infinity Ward, but my opinion on the entire matter is that Infinity Ward is the worst Call of Duty developer in the modern era. I made an entire video on this. If you've been around my channel for any period of time, you would have known my absolute disdain for Infinity Ward in general. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I was pretty hyped up that it was just Sledgehammer Games working on this game until I figured out that it wasn't just Sledgehammer Games working on this game. So if you look at this Charlie Intel tweet, he's now reporting that Modern Warfare 3's Battle.net page confirms that along with Sledgehammer Games, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Phoenix, Raven, High Moon, and Demonware are also working on the game. So with that tweet out of the way, yeah, there's 7 development studios working on this game. 7 of them. Even if that's a support role and Sledgehammer Games is the main development team of this game, there is 7 development studios working on this game. Do you guys remember when Modern Warfare 2 first came out and a lot of people were saying, well, this game's gonna be great because it had 3,000 devs, right? You know, the meme we have going around the content creator community here, 3,000 devs, 3 years, and then they gave us this steaming pile of garbage. And if you want to be even a little bit nicer, this game was like mid at best. Well, there was 3,000 devs working on that game, and I'm not really sure how many devs there are across all of these studios, but one of the things that concerns me the most, besides the fact that Infinity Ward has a part of making this game, which I'm just not happy about, is the fact that Treyarch is here. Now, I don't want a repeat of Treyarch making a shit game like Cold War. Now, Cold War wasn't a shit game, I don't think, compared to like Modern Warfare games, but I do think that Cold War was Treyarch's worst title, and the simple fact that it was their worst title was because they didn't have enough time to make the game. They took the game over from Sledgehammer Games, yada yada, etc, etc. So I'm just hoping that we don't get a repeat of Cold War and Treyarch can actually catch a break and provide a good product, because it seems like Activision only really cares about the Modern Warfare series when it comes to making money, so they take them away. And I know Treyarch made Modern Warfare 2 ranked play and stuff too. They probably have a part in the zombies mode of this game as well, because there is going to be an Outbreak zombies mode in Modern Warfare 3. But it's just extremely concerning to me that we have 7 studios working on this. I don't understand why you need 7 motherfucking studios to make a copy-paste version of Modern Warfare 2. You already have all the shit there. You're porting everything over, yada yada. Not the point. It just really upsets me to see this. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. But that's not it for today's video, guys. We have some more information regarding the availability of Modern Warfare 3 come release time. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm just gonna read the tweet first and then give my opinion on this. So Charlie Intel says, Modern Warfare 3 will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC through Steam and Battle.net. Now, like I said, I know this is gonna get a lot of hate. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this take, and that's a risk that I take being a critical content creator, or just being a content creator in general on YouTube. I just gotta accept that some people don't like my opinions and think I'm stupid for it, whatever. But why the fuck are we still making games for the PlayStation 4? Now, I don't want to sound like a complete asshole here, out of touch with people's situations, so I do get that there are people that still can't afford a PlayStation 5. Okay, that is what it is. I understand. I feel for you guys. But the simple fact of the matter is, the PS4 came out in 2013. That's 10 fucking years ago. And the PS5 came out in 2020, which is 3 years ago. We have never seen in the history of Call of Duty, and I'm sure this has something to do with the whole pandemic situation, but the simple fact is we usually only only get 1 to 2 Call of Duty releases after the old gen consoles are like the old gen consoles, and then they just decide to make it exclusively PS5 or exclusively whatever the next gen console is. And I don't want it to seem like I don't want old gen players to have access to the game, because I really want everybody to have access to the game because it grows the community, etc., whatever. But the simple fact is, you can't make certain innovations when you're being held back by hardware limitations from the old gen consoles. A lot of people don't seem to realize that something as simple as a game engine, whatever Call of Duty runs on, right? It's been the same game engine for God knows how long. And no matter how many times Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, whoever decides to market this as a brand new, rebuilt game engine, it's not. It's the same game engine with different textures, different lighting effects, etc. At its core, Call of Duty's engine has always been the same at the base. And this is why a lot of the same problems pop up in different Call of Duty games across the board, across the series. Something like cameraing somebody, right? Where you'll jump out around a corner and actually see them before they see you. Well, that's because the game engine is ancient, and if they just decided to upgrade their game engine and they weren't limited by hardware, they'd be able to actually rectify a lot of the issues we see in current Call of Duty titles. So, in my opinion, long story short, we should just be dropping the last gen support. I hate to break it to you, but developers need the freedom to be able to innovate their games, but this is Activision and they want to take as much money out of people's pockets as possible. So however many platforms there are available, if there's still money on PS4, you know that they're not going to be dropping that, because that's the Activision way. You gotta be greedy, you gotta drill your player base every single time. And here we are with Modern Warfare 3, that's going to be a copy-paste version of Modern Warfare 2, and you're gonna have to shell out $70 for it. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant over for today. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video. If you want more content, don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video, and I'll catch everybody in the next one.